'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all as frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them into shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name.
Such tricks hath strong imagination, that it would but apprehend some joy. It comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fair, how easy is a bush supposed a bear? But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable. Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. More than to us, wait in your royal walks, your board and your bed. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told, my loving glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. Oh, that's an old device. It was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That's some satire, keen and critical, but it's not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth.
Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness of duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you will see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do? Noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes.
Where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accent in their fears, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tight simplicity, in least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will, that you should think we come not to offend, but with good will, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true love intent is, all for your delight. We are not here.
That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know. This fellow doth not stand upon points. He hath rid his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder.
This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine, for as you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn, to meet at Ninus tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody boiling breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak. Oh, no wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses do. Do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and and such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crated hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This rough cast doth show, and this is the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better? It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord. Do! Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
Oh, grim-looking night. Oh, night with you so black. Oh, night, whatever art of day is not. Oh, night. Oh, night. Oh, night. Alack. Alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot.
And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. O wall, thou sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eyne. Thanks, courteous wall. What see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, in truth, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to see her through the wall. You shall see, it will all fall pat as I have said. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink and spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe! My love thou art, my love I think. Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lysander am I trusty still. And I like Helen till the fates me kill. Not Shaphelus to Procris was so true, as Shaphelus to Procris, I to you. Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall. I kiss the wall's hole, and not your lips at all. Wilt thou to Ninny's tomb meet me straightway? Tide life, tide death, I come without delay. Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Now is the mural down between the two neighbors?
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard. If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion. You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now, perchance, both quake and tremble here when lion, rough in wildest rage, doth roar. Oh, then know that I, one Snug, the joiner am. A lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, of good conscience.
The very best at a beast, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the horned moon present.
No, he should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man i' the moon, do seem to be.
Oh, this is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How is it else the man in the moon?
Well, he dares not come there for the candle, for you see it is already in snuff. I am a-weary of this mood, would he would change!
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane. But yet, in courtesy and all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
All these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Well-roared lion.
Well run, Thisbe. Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace. Well moused, lion.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining here so bright.
For by thy gracious, golden, glimmering streams I trust to taste of truest Thisbe sight.
But stay, O spite. But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck! Oh dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies, fell, O fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crash, conclude, and quell. This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad. Be sure, my heart, but I pity the man. Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is no, which was the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, outsword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. Aye, that left pap where heart doth hop.
Thus I die, thus. Now I'm dead, now I'm fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. And now, die.
He'll die, but a nace. For him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace man. For he's dead. He's nothing. With an help of a surgeon, it might recover. And prove enough. How chance Moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds a lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and our passion hands the play.
Methinks she will not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief. A mote will turn the balance. Which Pyramus, which Thisbe is better? He for a man, God warrant us, she for a woman, God bless us. She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes. And thus she means, Philostrate. Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? O Pyramus, arise! Speak, speak! Quite dumb? Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. O sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears his thread of silk.
Come not a word, come trusty sword, come blade my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends, thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu!
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall, too. No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue, or perhaps to hear a burgomask dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it hath played Pyramus, and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a very fine tragedy. And so it is truly, and very notably discharged. But come, your burgomask, let your epilogue alone.
Oh, the iron tongue of midnight hath tolled 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, as much we did this night have o'erwatch the palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gaunt of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight we hold this solemnity, and nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion
roars,
and the wolf
howls the moon,
whilst the heavy plowman
snows,
all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every one lets forth their sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light, by dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as a bird from briar. And this ditty, after me, sing and dance it trippingly. First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and bless this place. Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue they create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couple three ever true in loving be, and the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, hairlip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious, such as are despised in nativity, shall upon their children be.
With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed and ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day. Come. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest peck, if we have unearned luck not to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the peck a liar call. So good night until you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.